All right, guys. So in this video, we're going to talk about images and how to get or how to properly put them into your posts. As you can see, our sample recipe does not have any images. Basically, we haven't done anything yet, so there's not going to be anything in there. But when you do take the pictures of your food, you're going to want to make sure that you know how to add them to the post. Now, there's a couple things that you need to know here. For one, all of your photos will be uploaded to your ad or your media folder. You can see that there's a button here to add media. This is basically how you upload a new image. And if you look on the left-hand side, there's also a media icon there where you can sort of look through your media if you need to. But for the time being, let's just concentrate on the ad media. So a couple things. On the right-hand side, there's a section called featured image. Now, that's important because the featured image is what's going to show on your home page. So let's say, for instance, I hit set a featured image. I have an image up here already, but let's just upload one so that you can see how it's done. You're going to click upload. I'm going to hit select file. I'm going to click that image that I just downloaded. I'm going to come down here and hit set featured image. If you hit update and come back here and we refresh, you see it put the image there. The problem is when you click the image, there's nothing in there. That's only a featured image, right? It's only for the featured section, which is this section. But when somebody clicks on the recipe, you want there to be images in there. So the way that we do that is very simple. You're going to put your mouse here. I like to give myself some space, so I hit the enter button a few times. I click add media. I then select the image I uploaded before. It could be any image. You can use any image that you have in here. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to just use this same one. I'm going to do insert post. Now, as you can see here, it didn't put the full size of the image in. What you're going to have to do is click the image. You're going to then want to click this edit button. And then here you can select the size that you want. So I'm going to just select large 1024 by 478. That is just the pixel size. On the internet or on websites, we use pixels to define how big this is. We'll talk about that at some point later on. Don't worry about it right now. You're going to click update and you'll see that the image is here. Click update again. We refresh. And now it put it inside the post. Now you see that I have some space here. All you got to do, just like in Microsoft Word, is just go back, hit update, come back here, refresh, and then it will fix itself. And that's how you get an image inside of your post. Now, let me show you one more thing. If I were to add an image like this one, by the way, there are some settings here that you can change the size before you put it in. So I'm going to put it in small. Let me put it in medium. Okay. And I insert. Now, you'll notice how this image sort of, or the text sort of came up next to the image, right? You normally don't want that to happen. So what you're going to have to do is click the image and then you're going to want to align it. Okay? If you align it left, the text will wrap around it to the right. If you align it to the right, the text will stay here to the left. What you want to do is align it to the middle so that when you press update, the text will stay below it. Now, for this image, because it was the whole width of the post, you didn't have to align anything. But since this one is smaller, you're going to want to align it so that the text doesn't ride alongside. Now, that being said, you can make the text, it's just a matter of preference. You can align the image to the left and then just have the text wrap around it. I mean, you can do that too. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that's, you may want that. I'm going to just add some more text so you can see. Come back here. Now, you may want this. You may want to throw a little image in here and have the text wrap around it. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you don't want that, if you want it to just be in the center, you're just going to align to the center. Okay? Align right, wraps it here. Again, guys, any change you make here, you have to hit update. We refresh, and now it's aligned right. We want it in the middle. You hit middle. One last thing I'll say about images is that, wherever you put your mouse, wherever you click, that's where the image is going to go. Okay? Now, there is one other thing. Remember I showed you how to create a link, right? So you hover over, you hit link, and then you put a link in here. You can actually do the same exact thing for a photo. So if you click the photo or the image and click link, come back down to the link options. Remember I said open link in new tab, and then let's go to contact. I'm just using that as an example. And you press update. You come here and refresh. Now this image will be a link. You click it and it opens. Okay? Now the contact page doesn't have anything on it, so that's why this is blank. But I just wanted to show you that you can make an image a link just like you can make a text a link. All right, guys, that's all for images. We are going to move on to categories. The next video will be a pretty quick one.